toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan of Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the MAC, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and the Blue Hens will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sampson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense is on the field for the first time today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is
turning it on. He's at the 50. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Finding open areas. Breaks the tackle. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. They'll try to pop the draw. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
He was looking for some running room, and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Blue Hens offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense tonight.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week.
Open field on the right. The 10. Touchdown, Delaware. Once he got some room, it was over.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll start this drive going to the air. With the catch, it's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Buys a little extra time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Scarlet Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
4th down coming up.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Scarlet Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Working that left side. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights!
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, the blue hen offense going to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks into the open. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Zings it complete to the right. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's man. That's a nice pickup to give them some room. And 27. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He makes a catch. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Quarterback on the keeper. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Scarlet Knights line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights right down the middle. The lead is 6 in the 1st. Here he comes from inside his own 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Reads it, fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tate. Moves it out to the 34-yard line, a nice 15-yard gain on that one. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the first down. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Blue Hens, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick completion to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Blue Hens line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Finds the tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Makes it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time on target. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UMass. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Caught behind the line. It's long. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds a man on the left. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Gonna look downfield again. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. snap from the gun on third down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
The Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They go to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Tate. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Off the RPO, complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Blue Hens really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Smith. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
And the Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo. Quick handoff. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Blue Hens have pushed it inside the 20. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Nestled just inside that right upright. They take a 4-point lead here in the 2nd. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Fires complete on the crosser. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Punt is in the air. Takes it on the return.
The return brings it out to the 49. And the offense will take over. First and 10.
They're going to open this drive with a pass, using the quick game. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And that's good enough for first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Tate.
The first down pass.
And the Blue Hens in a good spot here with second and short.
Brings up
The give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Blue Hens have it with a first and 10. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. After that last completion, it's second down. They're working that left side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking to throw on third. And that one's way too far for everybody. On fourth down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. Between the uprights, it's good. They're now up by a touchdown at 20-13. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll return it. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. Caught in the backfield, it's Tate. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. And the Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Takes it from the gun on third down. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Blue Hens! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. New Mexico State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Aggie Memorial Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Illinois. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. No huddle offense to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
The Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive already. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The 3rd down offense has not been good, and add this one to the tab. Another 3rd down stop. They give up the sack. They're down by 3+ possessions. Nothing going this offense's way.
The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 35. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to the ground. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tate. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Blue Hens will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking to throw on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab right down the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They'll run it from the gun. Nice move there. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Blue Hens will hustle to the line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
2nd down coming up.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Tate. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to run for it. Shakes off the defender. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
And first down for the
Motion from the wideout. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Touchdown, Delaware. And the beatdown has ensued.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Nebraska is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Lincoln for some time. They're up by 34 over Cincinnati. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll go up top on second and short. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He'll pull it on the read. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Gain of 8. Result of play is a turnover on downs.
Out of the gun, the inside give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides to back and leaves it. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Trying to burn this defensive back. Hits him in stride inside the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning it. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Blue Hens! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Number 3.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's the 1st down for the offense.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
They'll give it to him again. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Completes it in the middle. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he made the extra point without problem. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's long. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.